Hello folks and welcome back to Rebuilding Sunderland. Welcome back to Sunderland Road to Glory. My name's Webby. If you are new to the series, to this A, please leave a like down below, a subscribe if you're new would really help me out. It's been a mega summer so far. A huge rebuild is on the cards. There was a lot wrong with Sunderland when I first came in, as you probably know if you're a Sunderland fan, a lot wrong, but we're working on it. If you want to see the transfers that I've made, stick around and enjoy the episode. So to start with, we've had a complete rebuild of the backroom staff. I'm pretty satisfied now with what we've done here. We've maxed out everything in terms of our coaching and in terms of our scouting and our medical staff as well. We got in a good, I think, assistant manager for this level. Glenn Snowden has come in. I was thinking of Kevin Phillips, the former Sunderland player, to get a connection with the fan, but his attributes were just a little bit too rubbish for me, for my liking. So I went for the experienced Glenn Snowden. He's a good assistant manager. I'm pleased with him. We went with Richard Mooney, head of youth development. Good stats. You can pause the video if you want to see any of these signings that I've made. Warren Joyce, really good coach for this level again. So you can see I tried really hard to completely build the staff back up with all the areas that need building. So I've gone for sort of defensive and fitness coaches, specialists in their areas, if you like. So really pleased with this situation on that front. So the only player that we've managed to get rid of is Charlie White here. He's gone off to Kilmarnock. We just let him go on a free. I didn't want to be paying his wages. He's not very good, as I say, old, slow. It says he's got good potential ability, but I don't think so. He's 27 years old. Best get rid of Charlie there. Good luck to you up in Scotland, my friend. Now, all these ones before Bobby Beaumont here were all free transfers that the previous administration had made. So everything after that is mine. Now I was looking, or I've been looking for a certain type of player, basically young, hungry, pacey, a lot of ability, potential ability. So we got in Cole De Silva. I'm pleased with this. You can see what I mean. Acceleration, pace, left back or right back, always useful to have that option on your bench there. Current ability 3-star, potential ability 4-star. I thought it was a little bit more than that when I brought him in, but I'm still pleased that we managed to get Cole De Silva in the bag. I'm delighted that we got Aidan Barlow here. He's not the paciest of them all, but I'm playing with an attacking midfielder centre. He's 20 years old, a lot of room for development, potential ability 5-star, as you can see, current ability 3-star, already valued at 92k. A real good pickup there. There were a lot of in fact Premier League clubs interested in bringing him in, so I'm pleased that we managed to get him. Fernando Costanza here came up on my scout reports, and I couldn't really say no. I think he's an excellent pickup, already valued 220k. Right back, I think we needed more dynamism in our wide areas. I was quite happy with the sort of the central defenders and perhaps even to an extent the central midfielders, but the dynamism on the wings, on the flanks, was just not good enough in my opinion. So Fernando Costanza here will help. Excellent crossing, excellent, just for this level, absolutely superb player in my opinion. Already valued, as I say, at 220k. Picked him up on a free. So really pleased with that signing. Most of these are little punts for the future. Isaac Buckley-Richards, always a perennial favourite for a lower league save here. Same with Jordan Cox. I had him in my York save last year, rebuilding York, and I just like him a lot. I wanted to bring him in for nostalgia more than anything than that. The player who gave me the most trouble with his contract to bring him in, and I'm delighted we actually managed to get him, is Andre Green here. I think he's going to be excellent for us on that left flank, on that left side. As I say, a lot of pace, acceleration, dynamism to him. Just a really, really great player for this level. My opinion, he is going to be absolutely tearing it up for us in this division. Delighted with Andre Green. Jamie Gray, again, bit of a punt to nothing, that one. Richard Narty, I think he's a really good pickup, this lad. Good central defender, ball playing defender. I felt we needed some youth and cover in the central defensive area. I'm really, really pleased with our central defence now. He came to us, well, basically from the Chelsea youth, and we picked him up for free from there. The rest of these lads, apart from maybe Lamine Ndiaye, I think he could potentially come into the first team again. Pace, acceleration, dynamism to him. 85k valuation for this lad. Picked him up on a free. His wages, I think, are decent as well. Yeah, wages 1.9k. So a bit of a pickup there, a punt to nothing for that lad. And in terms of the loans as well, this is what I'm going to be doing, I think, for the rest of the season. That's really, really good. That can help us, lift the profile of the squad. We got Balogun in. I wanted Adam Ida. He's gone to Luton, I think it is. We can always get him at a later date. I've got Balogun from Arsenal on loan here. I think he's going to be an excellent pickup for us. I felt that Will Grigg and Danny Graham were just too old, and I really wanted, as I say, that injection of youth into the squad. So he's going to be our main man. I might look to bring in somebody else. And then on the right hand side, Jack Clark coming in from Tottenham. They picked him up for 9.5 million. I remember eyebrows being raised at that price, but we got him on loan, and I'm pleased he's going to occupy that right hand side berth there. So yeah, there's a lot to do left in this window. We want 3 or 4 more loan signings. We missed out on a couple, and there are a couple more in the offing. I'll just show you what we're talking about potentially coming up. So I'm still after another striker, I think, to round out the attacking force, and this guy, Jason Cummins, I think is going to be my guy if I can get him. I've already had a couple of bids knocked back and rejected. In fact, I think I got to the contract stage, and again, because of this wage cap of 5.5k, which we've got, he refused. But I might go back in for him if I can persuade him to join us. I think he's just the epitome of what I want. Maybe he's not quite as pacey as I'd like, but I've had him on previous saves before, and I think he could be absolutely incredible for us if we can get him. Now, some of these for the loans are a little bit sort of I don't know if we can get him, if they'd even want to come to us. Billy Gilmore, I'm waiting for his injury to come off injury, basically. I think he could be an incredible player for us. I think he's a deep-laying playmaker, which is a role I really, really want to cover off on the team, and I think he could be an incredible pickup. I don't think we're going to get Emile Smith-Rowe. I think he's too good for this level. I don't think he'll come to us, but it's always worth having a scout out for him. Reece Devine, I really, really want. I've had him so many times on so many rebuild jobs, and he is the perfect left back for this level, for this division, and for the Championship as well. And the rest of them are just being scouted out. As I say, Adam Ida, I'm a little bit disappointed he decided to go to Luton, but we've got Balogun in instead. So in terms of what we've already done, we played the Carabao Cup first round and the Papa John's trophy as well. I wanted to get a bit more into the transfer window just to see what I could do in those couple of weeks there. But today's episode, we're going to bring you the Bristol Rovers game. Depending on how it goes, how quick it passes, I may well also bring you the Salford game as well. Okay, everyone, so here we are, day of the Bristol Rovers game. I think I'm only going to do one live com this episode because the transfer window that I showed you so far dragged on a little bit. So I think we've only got time for one episode. So this is the team I think we're going to be going with. Will Grigg up top. I'd like to bring on Balogun at some point. Andre Green, I've got a lot of hopes for this guy this season. I think he's going to be an absolute star for us. He's going to rip up this league, I think. Linton Gooch over on the right hand side. I'm going to play him as a inverted winger or winger, just as a winger, I think at the moment. Dobson is an interesting one. Dobson, I think he's a real good player. You know, I think he's a bright spark for Sunderland's future, already valued at 300k and 22 years old. A good bit of potential to him. His contract is coming up to an end at the end of this season, and we're going to have to wait and see if we renew. This wage cap business is such a nightmare to deal with. It really, really is a pain. A big old pain. I'm going to play Luke O'Nien. If a bid came in for Josh Scowen, I would bite their hand off to get rid of him. Hume, Narty. I think Narty can play a ball-playing defender. Yes, he can. Willis and Fernando Costanza, I think, is going to be an exceptional player for us. He's just got all the right abilities in the right areas for a right back here. So let's submit the team and get to the game itself. It's going to be interesting to see how far along we are with our rebuild. Whether or not we can get the ball rolling, the momentum rolling. There's still a bit of the window, as I say, left, and I've got my eye out on some loan signings. I don't think there are going to be too many more free permanent deals. So we're looking for a good result here against Bristol Rovers to get the ball rolling, as I say. We've got a long old rebuild job. I'm not going to beat around the bush. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. A lot of the players I'm going to try and get rid of who are already here. Pretty much anyone who was already here can go, as far as I'm concerned, if there's a decent bid for them in. Willis away. Maguire picks up. It's a little bit fast because I was playing on the friendly matches before, so let's drop that down one. But like I say, I mean, this wage cap business, only being able to sign a maximum of 5.5k. Samuelson scores for Bristol Rovers there. This is a nightmare start for us. Can we come back before half time is the question. Absolutely awful defending from ourselves there. That was truly a wake-up call. I think this could be a long, old, tough season. We really, really need to do something about this. We need a bright start. We need to get the ball rolling, like I say. Lyndon Gooch. Will Grigg scores. Will Grigg with his first goal of the season there. Like I say, I'm not... if an offer comes in for Will Grigg, I'll take it just to get the wages, him off the wages. But if we have to keep him, I'm quite happy to keep him around for a season. Just to see if we can get promoted with him. And we're coming into half-time now, so 1-1 between Sunderland and Bristol Rovers. Not the start we wanted, but we have fought back and come back into this match. Let's go to the dressing room. I'm not happy with your performance out there. I'm going to take do some tactics here. I'm going to take Jack Clark for Linton Gooch. Aidan Barlow is going to come on for Maguire here as well. And we're going to start the second half here. So 2 changes there at half time. So Bristol Rovers, I don't know how good they are. I think they're sort of an average, a mid-table kind of League One side. Dobson playing to Will Grigg. Barlow. Green. That's silly Green. You want to pick it up and drive in. Green. Dobson. Oh, off the bar for Sunderland there. That is a shame. Costanza. So we really, really need to try and get a win here early on in the season. Hume is not playing so well, so we've got Cole De Silva on the bench here. I think we're going to bring Cole De Silva on for his debut here. Costanza throwing into Clark. De Silva away. De Silva picks up. Already I can see he's better than Hume was over at left back. Willis. Costanza. As I say, I think Costanza is going to be a big weapon for us this season. Green. It's really slow. I think that's just the highlights, but this is ponderous from ourselves. Jack Clark scores on his debut. The Loney scores for us. Okay. Here we go, boys. Here we go. Now, this build-up play looks a little bit too ponderous for my liking. I'd like us to be a bit quicker than that. It may be because I've got it slowed down on the highlights here. I don't know really with this UI. I could be tempted to drop back down to positive now that we've got our 2 goals. Yeah, it's too slow here in the build-up. So I'm going to speed it up 1 notch. Dobson to Grigg. Barlow. Green. Barlow. Dobson. De Silva. Oh, hits the post. Off the post there. That is excellent bit of play from Sunderland there. I think we can only make 4 subs, as far as I know. Confirmed changes. Snowden is from you. We have an injured player. Costanza's injured. That is not what we want at all. Bradley Wright for Costanza. Can we make Jordan Willis can play right back? I think we can make 4 subs, you know. Bradley Wright can play right back as well. So let's confirm that. Confirm the subs. I think we can make 4 subs. That's interesting. I think that's due to the COVID situation that was brought in this season. Right. Clark. 09. Luke 09. Barlow. Interesting to see what Barlow can do. I think he's got a lot of creativity, as I said. He's only 20, so a lot of resale value. That's really what I was looking at to get this conveyor belt running. A lot of resale value for my players is what I want. Wright picks up at right back. Okay. Green scoring. Andre Green. I told you he was going to rip it up this division. So Andre Green is a key. Going to be a key for us this season, I think. Wright driving in. And Andre Green with the header at the back post. Lovely old stuff there. Much happier now. We made our changes. We brought on some of our own players. And they made a difference this match. So absolutely delighted with that. So we're coming into the last 10 minutes now. Can we see out the game for a good start to the season? Barlow, De Silva, Green. See a lot of youth and energy now in this squad, which is what I really wanted from this transfer window. I'm still on the lookout, still trying to build. Grigg nearly got a shot away there, but not quite. Coming into the last 5 minutes of added time there, and I think this game is done and dusted now. There's no way they're coming back from this. Green driving forward. That's so positive from Sunderland there. So it's a sign. It's the imprint. It's the blueprint of what I wanted. Young, pacey, dynamism, hunger, determination. That is what I want to build here at Sunderland over the next season or so. We don't forget we've got to try and push for promotion this season as well. I think we've got a strong enough squad to do it. To be honest, if I'm really honest, I think we had a strong enough squad to do it anyway without any changes. But I wanted to imprint my own sort of imprint, if you like, on this side, on this squad. And I think we've made a good start. Away by Barlow. So much better than it was. So I'm really pleased with that result. Finishing result, end result, Sunderland 3, Bristol Rovers 1. You can see from the XG here, the match stats, 2.05 XG there. Just shots, 19 shots to Bristol Rovers is 4 for the match. So I'm well done, lads. Outstretched arms. Well done, lads. That was a good win for us. Everybody looks inspired and motivated. So that's what you want to get the ball rolling to start the season. Let's continue. So just having a look to see where we'll be back to you. As I say, we're not going to play the Salford game today because of the transfers. The episode has gone on long enough. I'd like to get the transfer window completely done and dusted with. So I think we're probably going to come back to you somewhere around the end of October. The way I like to do things tend to be with my series. I don't like to have too many episodes per season. Normally I do about 5 or 6 episodes in one season, if you see what I mean. So I'll see where we'll come back to you at. I think probably the end of October is where we'll be back to you at. That'll give us enough time to get the transfer window done and conclude some business in the transfer window. So there we have it then, everybody. That's the first game of the season done and dusted. You've seen some of the rebuild job that I'm doing so far. As I say, we've got a few weeks left to go in the transfers, so I'll bring you the rest of them next episode. If you have enjoyed that episode, please leave a like down below, a subscribe if you're new would really, really help me out. Have a lovely rest of your day, everybody.